I'm out of fucking breath, bro. Smoking while I was like, I didn't smoke the entire softball game. Then I was fully out of breath. Then I smoked. I felt great, but it was just like.
That was fun, man. That was a lot of freaking fun.
But
Are we on?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised Nicholas and Olivia came out. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they were cool about it.
But yeah, Nick and Olivia come down. I was just trying to be polite, you know.
Right.
You guys talk about that. Too much. It didn't even start.
We already gonna start.
Yeah. Here, put this over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Something on the table, man. What's up, man?
Nothing, dude. I'm gonna stop this live cast.
Okay.
I'm not ready. Like, just
We'll start again here in a second.
Yeah, just.
Okay, so play?
Yeah.
Okay. And then at least a minute, maybe two.
Yeah.
When you point at me, I turn it down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just pay attention to you. Is this shit playing?
No. Can you hear it? Just gotta click play, man.
I hit play. It's not playing, dude.
How many times before we're live?
One more time?
One more time. Take 17, let's go!
Take 17.
Yeah, but
Now we gotta chill for a second. We tried too many times.
Too many times.
But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out what we're doing this weekend. Oh, you gotta work.
I'm working, but I think I don't know. I'm probably just not gonna say anything about the softball. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gonna get.
Just gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because.
But if he says something, that'll be cool.
Yeah. But how's work? How's it good?
Yeah. Just trying to keep on the clock. So we're just trying to find stuff to do. And yeah, so it's alright. I really want to go to this Atmosphere concert.
Okay. February 4th.
February 4th.
So let's just go,
Thanks,
dude.
Stephanie.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
We'll have to put some on the podcast later or something. Try
Okay.
maybe next episode or something.
Yeah.
So they can see who it is. But
You know what I gotta do? I gotta test on my Xbox. I gotta stop slacking on that. Because I reset it.
You haven't done that.
No, I want to test it out again because I connected it and it worked, but we just switched to movies and I just didn't touch it.
What was actually wrong with it?
So when you connect the HDMI cord to it, doesn't matter what outlet, doesn't matter anything, you just have static video and audio. It cuts in and out. And there's like static like on the fucking.
And they said they're not gonna get you a new one. Or
Well, so they say they're gonna get a refurbished one or repair it. If it doesn't work, refurbish. It's fine, whatever. I'll deal with it. But I think that I reset it and it didn't give me static for like a minute, but then we switched to movies. So I just haven't fully like I want to throw in Red Dead and so like and test it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Hey guys,
What's up, man?
for Too Many Topics. Welcome to our show.
Here we are.
This is Kyle.
It's
This is Danny. And we got our producer Chris in the back, Chris Tomatoes.
Yo, yo!
we don't have last names.
Oh yeah. No.
Except for me.
Yeah. Because you're a tomato.
Tomatoes.
Guys,
Yeah.
check out our new mic. So this
Yeah.
is freaking awesome. We're upgrading every show.
Yeah.
Really hoping to at least.
This is affordable and it's actually pretty good. You guys tell us how it sounds. Based on that, we'll try to get better.
Stand needs some work.
Or worse. I mean, not worse, but yeah.
We'll tell you at the end of the show how much we paid for this and
Yeah.
give you a little bit more information about it because we want to talk about that a little bit. But
Yeah.
right now we're gonna.
I hope they can hear us.
I hope.
I think they can.
Look at this pop filter. Pop pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pop pop. Little pop pop.
That's a pretty mic, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what she said.
We went with the gold. We went with the gold
I'm gonna
to get
kill
a little
myself.
flashy with
It's
it,
all
you
good.
know.
Yes.
We got to look hip.
Yeah.
love it.
I saw Kanye West with one of these, so.
Yeah. Actually, the black one was more expensive. So.
That's exactly what. But we'll just keep going.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
So you heard us just a second ago talking about our work and being slow at work and stuff. Right now we're in the midst of government shutdown.
Yeah. So what is it, like day 32 or 33?
34.
34.
Damn. In the low 30s.
Yeah. And we work in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. And there's barely any rangers.
I don't see any rangers.
Yeah, you have booths that you have to go through, and they just let you go. Like, they just give you the map. They ask you if you want a map, and they let you go through. So it's like free pretty much for everybody.
And most of the national parks, from my understanding, are still open, but there's no bathrooms. So I was reading an article in the paper USA Today, and all the bathrooms are shut down. They've shut all facilities down, and they're having a problem with human waste, feces and shit,
and garbage everywhere,
all over the place. And so they're shitting and pissing behind the bathrooms and stuff.
Volunteers like from everywhere.
Yeah. We should volunteer.
Yeah.
You guys should volunteer. That's a great idea.
You're included, Tomatoes. I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys should volunteer.
Good try. Yeah. So, how, is it affecting your job much at all, or?
No. I mean, I think at work we're a private company, so the only way it affects us is because it's closed. People know it's closed or it's open, but I think we're getting less foot traffic.
A lot.
So, that's really it. Besides that, I don't see like how it affects us. Because, I mean,
our numbers are down.
Yeah, I mean, it's also January, so
a lot of us aren't getting the hours we want to.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
But it's just it's negative months. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it's that time of year. Weather's been crazy around here.
Yeah, they shut down Desert View Road, which is like pretty much you go like alongside the South Rim, and that road pretty much is closed because of the snow within like 2 hours. They were just like, we're closing it down.
We got like 6 inches in 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah, well, I think like 1.5 inches
yeah.
or 2, but first it was small hail.
6 inches was way too much.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man. Jesus. That's like almost above ankles.
I'm from Oklahoma, so we don't get the snow like that. So it seemed like 6 inches to me. I don't know. But yeah. So that hadn't been too much on us, but government workers are pretty down.
I think so. There's a food bank in our town that we work at, and every Friday now they offer food especially for government workers that are in our area.
Really, really cool.
Because there's a lot of firefighters. Because there's a lot of prescribed burns that they do in the national forest.
Right.
So it's just like
we need them to keep everything under control.
Families are not being supported right now. I think they're fifth week into the 5th week with no pay.
And people are taking advantage of the parks, man. It's really, really sad. I want to bring that up because if you're watching, it's really important to focus on what's happening here. Me and my buddy Joey were in Utah hiking up in Bryce Canyon, and I don't want to get name calling, but he was flying a drone in the middle of the park, and it's really, really dangerous.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. You can
like what?
Okay, I didn't want to know.
I want to know.
How far do we go?
I want to fly a drone in the national park, so I want to know why I don't want to.
So we were the perfect example.
Yeah.
We're hiking up this ginormous, 60 degrees hill with 60 degrees. I mean, it was the girls were having a hard time, bro. But I was having a hard time. Girls were having a hard time. And your path's only maybe 2.5 feet wide.
Yeah.
And if you're looking away because you hear a drone or something up there, you can go right off the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, it causes distracted. So if you're driving the drone too, right? You're just looking up and you just walk over.
Yep. And so there's dangers there, and then it's for the animals. If the animals and the birds, we want to go to the national parks. We want to see the different wildlife that's there. That's most of the benefit to really get into the environment. And if you've got drones flying up there, obviously they're going to be scared of them. Yeah. So you get the wildlife away, so no one gets to really view the wildlife because they're scared by your drones.
You're disturbing the wildlife too.
Absolutely. And just like feeding them, that's why all that stuff's so bad, is because
you're just hurting the ecosystem there,
and not letting it be its natural state that we want to see it in. So, anyways, Yeah, that's why we need the Rangers. We need the shutdown. Do you see an end to it anytime soon?
Well, okay. So I read today that so earlier Pelosi actually. What I read today was Pelosi said you should move the State of the Union speech, and Trump was just like no, and Pelosi was just like yeah no you can't. We just have to move it. She was polite though. She was just like, we can mutually agree on a date when the government is opened.
Do you like Pelosi?
I don't know much about her, but from what I hear, from how she is like conducting herself and like being the Speaker of the House, she seems very firm and like knowledgeable and like I keep saying but I'm trying to find the right word. I think she's very powerful and what she can bring and the way she speaks and the way she carries herself.
She's very influential, so she can grab a crowd and make them go her way. And that's what I hear a lot of the other reps and shit saying is that she controls. She's very influential.
It's really funny because Trump does that for his too. Like he's as crazy as he is, I like his social policies and all that shit. I don't like, but my point is like. He can grab a crowd, or his audience. They go hand in hand.
Either it's one side or the other with Trump. To me, is like either I'm a diehard Trump fan, I'll defend everything crazy that he does.
There's three in my opinion, but you know what?
And you got the other side. So you got the other side where like I fucking hate Trump, blah blah. blah getting to what's the middle ground here?
I think the middle ground is Wall Street people, who I just want the economy to be better.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's as anywhere, but...
So, I mean, But either way, I think... Pelosi pretty much said, and then today he tweeted out saying, I will have a State of the Union speech when the government's open. So he just got whipped.
Okay, so that's where you were going with the State of the Union speech.
Yeah, so pretty much that's how they're both fighting for each, because Pelosi pretty much seems like, yo, you really want TV. You want that shit. He wants the border wall. So they're using all their guts right now. And the way to do that is a State of the Union address. And also, I can see Pelosi why, because it's not like we're not in a good space.
Right.
Let's open up the government and then talk about it.
To me, you shouldn't waste a bunch of time doing anything else.
But focusing on opening the government.
Exactly. So let's put everything on pause.
Yeah.
And let's figure this thing out for the American people. Let's get aside from this Democratic and the Republican.
Yep.
Let's get together for the people. Let's shut everything else down.
Yeah.
Or let's cut his pay until he gets everybody else in.
Let's cut Congresses and three branches.
Let's shut them down and then see how quickly this gets handled. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut their paychecks.
Yeah.
See how quick that gets back in. I promise it'll be.
I don't know anything about politics, but this is what I know.
Yeah, exactly. We won't get too much into politics, I don't think.
Yeah,
but
I just
these are opinions.
You just wanted to touch on it, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So some other things been going on. We went to the movies. We told you in the last podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went to the movies and saw Glass.
Yep, saw Glass.
And I didn't like it at the time.
Yep. So he watched the entire trilogy backwards.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, Glass is part of a trilogy that started with Unbreakable in 2000.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis and Sam Jackson.
Mm-hmm. And they were in it. James wasn't in it yet.
No.
But then in 2013,
I think 13? Yeah.
Something in that area.
Yeah.
This movie Split came out, which was
kind of it's like a spin-off, but it's in the same universe.
Right.
So it's
part of the series, and you don't really know it's part of the series until.
Do we have any spoilers? No, right? Or should we say spoiler?
I don't know if we jump into the movie too much.
Okay.
We'll say spoiler ahead of time just in case.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay.
Right.
But yeah.
So we
Split 2013, and then Glass came out literally January 18th, I think. Yeah, we saw it the next day after it released.
And now the movie makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see Glass.
That was a dick move.
Yeah, I wanted to see Glass in the theater.
So that's what we've been spending our evenings doing lately.
Yeah,
watching that little series.
Yeah, we watched Split day before yesterday. We watched Unbreakable yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, you want to know the release date of Split?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, it was January 20th, 2017.
Ah.
Oh, so it's pretty new.
So it's pretty recent, yeah.
Split is
A year
new.
ago.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Actually, it came out exactly
Yeah.
a year ago to when the Glass came out.
Hey,
Yeah, I completely forgot.
right.
Yeah, so they did exactly a year.
Whoopsies.
Hey,
No,
I don't
that's
know where I
that's-
read that, but yeah.
that's why we got tomatoes, bro.
Yeah, we got tomatoes.
We played softball today. That was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Softball, if I mumbled that, I was a little embarrassed.
Yeah,
by my skills.
Our company has a softball team that plays against the other companies in our town, like Burger King, McDonald's. We don't have Burger King. McDonald's.
We don't have Burger King.
No, we have Wendy's, McDonald's. We have the fire department. We have the Ranger team.
10 chicken nuggets for $1.
I wish.
I'm going to bring that up in every episode.
Has the king lost his marbles?
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, so
Oh, yeah, the
practice.
softball team,
Yeah,
so-
we have practice this Saturday, which I'm not gonna make because I'm working overtime. But
I'm off.
I know, right? Like, oh no, money.
Yeah, I won't be
Why do I
there
keep
to-
doing this? What do I do with this? It's the new mic. I want.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, we can make out.
Close, a little closer.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, all right.
But
Oh, so and then the Grand Canyon School has one. The Rangers have a team.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna play against little kids.
Oh,
the teachers.
Maybe the high schoolers.
The
I don't know.
teachers,
Yeah,
probably.
Maybe a mixture. Could
Yeah.
be. There's only 27 people there, so.
One of our coworkers graduated with 15 people in her graduating class.
In the Grand Canyon High School. So
Yeah.
it's kind of. I think that might be the only national park
Is that too
with
much information about somebody? No. Okay.
we didn't say names, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, the Grand Canyon National Park actually has its own school system.
Yeah.
It's a public school system. 15 people to a graduating class, if that tells you anything.
Yeah. That means that if there's 27 people in their high school.
I graduated with close to 2,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, that was similar to me. I think mine was 1,800, something like
Yeah.
that.
You have triple the amount of people in your high school class than who people live in this town.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. I had about, I think, 300 and a half, like 350
Yeah.
in my graduating class.
So you know, like in movies,
Yeah.
you know, like in movies where you see them, like there's buildings all around, and then there's like this big circle center, and you got all the cliques, and they're like walking through it, you know,
Yeah.
and there's just so many people, and you're like, what the? It's not a real thing. That's not how high school is.
Yeah.
That's how my high school was.
Ah.
Super cliquey. You got the jocks, you know, standing over there with their jackets,
Yeah.
and I,
Were you a jock?
no.
Or you
I was kind of that fat cool kid that hung out with everybody.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it because you were fat or cool?
It was because I just wanted friends.
Oh.
I have daddy issues, bro. Don't get on me. I just needed friends, so I just tried with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You're
now.
stuck.
Did you guys do any extracurricular activities like clubs or sports or anything?
I drank professionally then.
Okay.
I bet.
Yeah, man, I was good at it. Bro, I was like an all-American drinker.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny? Or
He was a
surf?
swimmer.
Sports?
Yeah.
I swam. I played volleyball.
Mhm.
But in 7th and 8th grade, I played. I ran hurdles.
Oh,
Yeah, I
there
ran
you go.
hurdles. I did soccer. I did a little bit of baseball. Like 2 days of lacrosse, and I fucking quit because that shit is scary as fuck, yo.
Yeah, we didn't have a. You're small, dude.
I'm scary as fuck to play lacrosse.
You can't see how tall he is either.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. I'm like 5'10". Yeah.
110 pounds.
Close. Yeah, I'm a lightweight. Yeah.
I'm the opposite, so we got like big and little here.
Whistle
Yeah.
in the wind.
Hmm?
Whistle in the wind.
Yeah.
Did you see Danny? He just flew by.
Shirtless Dan!
Shirtless Dan. We got all kinds of nicknames for Danny.
That's right.
Here.
Too many nickname Dan.
Yeah,
No, that's
there you
fun.
go.
Too many. Hey, we got a cool.
I think you're hiding the.
Is my head in it?
Is my head
Let me
in
work
it?
on this here.
Yeah, it's all good.
But well,
You're still there.
Yeah, shit.
It's
I don't. I like being closer to you.
Oh, okay, who gives a fuck?
I'll sit like this. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, we got a cool little. Danny put this together for us.
Yeah, I mean, I just use a template, but you know, it was pretty easy. But it works.
But you typed some letters or something.
Yeah, I did. You know, I'm hacking. I'm
trying
hacking.
to help you,
I
man.
know. Thank you. But yeah, great.
Man, I might have played softball a couple of years ago or 4, you know, a little bit. Me and my boy Joey, we always used to play catch on the front yard and stuff.
Yeah,
But
catch is fun.
yeah, we played football, catch. We were those. We always just went out and played disc.
Yeah.
We played some disc today.
We played disc and softball at the same time, and it got a little confusing.
With the dog.
So Tomatoes was pitching.
Yeah.
And I smacked the shit out of it right at him.
Smack the shit out
Right
of
at your
my
leg.
shin.
I knocked him right in the shin with the ball, so that was funny.
Ugh.
Right, I got shins of steel, so I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
He's limping, don't lie.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. Chris always gets hit. Mr. Tomatoes.
Yep.
That's why we call him Tomatoes, because he gets smashed on.
And then he goes rosy,
You like that one?
red as fuck.
That's right.
But yeah, softball. We played softball.
Yeah.
That shit was fun. I was out of breath the entire time, and I just wanted to pitch.
So
that.
we have a really. I hope the community starts to do that a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our coworkers that we really like and enjoy being around.
Yeah.
There's no one else here.
Yeah, there's no like
the people we work with. That's it. That's your friends and your life.
It's your family.
It's all we
actual
have.
family. Yeah.
And
you guys are my family.
And there's no friends to hang around because there's no one else here. It's just us. And so today we got together and there was 7, 8 of us out there.
Yeah.
Just playing softball. They got the dog running around.
Yeah. That dog was
just kind of cute, actually. The whole situation.
It was like the climax of a Disney movie when it's really good.
Absolutely. And
That's what it was. The sun was setting.
Yeah, the sun was absolutely setting behind
Yeah,
mountains.
and everything was right.
We're drinking beers.
It was like Sandlot, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna watch Sandlot tonight. And
Great movie.
we ended the night with the sunset, and we all just stand there and
then
drinking beers and watching the sunset.
And we just kind of disbanded, and then we kind of ate, and then we just started setting up, and here we are.
We're doing a podcast, man. Who would have thought?
How's that different?
I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I don't know.
I know they're enjoying it.
They're enjoying it.
I better fucking enjoy
I know
it.
they're enjoying it.
Have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can I tell you a story?
No. Yeah.
It'll be a quick one. It'll be quick. It'll be cool.
No, you meant not.
Okay.
Oh, he's blushing.
I know. I'm black, so like a half a blush.
You're.
I'm half black, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are gonna ask. They're gonna wonder. They're gonna be like,
Are they?
"Why does he have such beautiful skin?"
No, I'm kidding.
So
I'm black. No, I'm not black.
he's not Native American either.
I'm not Native American either.
That's the thing. Let's talk about that for a second.
What?
Here, Native American and Indian. For those,
Yeah, they're
of
not
you-
Indians.
People that say Indians, I mean, they're thinking that kind of Indian. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
they told me earlier not to go. Ooh, you know, but I did it anyways.
Yeah. So I mean, Native Americans are indigenous people to the Americas. Like, that's just all they are. And when I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. When Europeans came over here, they just called them to try to find India, East India.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
For spices.
Yeah. They
They
thought
were
they
like,
were.
let's
in
just
India.
go west, and when we hit land, that should be India. They hit land. I think they went to the Caribbeans first and stuff, and then they also hit this, and they're like, India.
Oh, they're red.
Yeah. Pretty much, and then they were just like, you Indians?
And they're
No,
Like, did they say no?
you're not Indians. No, I'm messing up the joke. It's a Louis C.K. joke, but yeah, they're not Indians. I'm Indian.
Oh, messing up the joke. I wanted to hear the joke.
Yeah, well, shit. Go watch the joke. I'm not trying to steal a joke.
So-
but credit to Louis C.K. He has a good joke about Native Americans and Indians. Yeah.
Can we put that in the description thing?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
I'll
do
look
it?
I'll look it below. I'll fucking do it.
All right.
I always got to do everything in this fucking house.
Wait,
I'm the fucking talent, okay?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I cooked, bro.
Oh. I'm fucking with you.
That's loud enough. Pop filter.
Pop filter. Anyway.
I shouldn't touch that.
Yeah. So they're not Indians.
Yeah, I should get better at that. And Danny's
Yeah.
gonna
I
help
mean,
me.
I think knowing your heritage and knowing your background, specifically and accurately is very important to passing that on. Not through your children, but through just
Indians
being
call themselves Indians. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Native Americans sometimes call themselves
Native Americans call themselves
Native Americans sometimes calls themselves Indians, and that's just because of just generational, just how society was.
Ignorance.
Even in like some state routes, so when you go down Native American reservations, you have state routes with on the top it says Indian route, like 77 or whatever. And then there's the National Indian. There's organizations with Indian in it that's a government agency. Like I went to the Native American Museum in D.C. and it just kind of blew my mind. And about 2 or 3 years ago is when I saw the Louis C.K. joke and I started like thinking more about like they're not Indians,
right? And
that's offensive to them and me. Like you should even Native Americans should not say that they're Indians. Absolutely. But if they that's their culture and they embrace it, go for it. That's just part of history. Don't forget it. So I could see both sides.
Right.
But I think when you're not Native American, and I don't think you should call them Native. I don't think you should call them Indians.
Well, you're Indian. They're not Indians. That's what I'm saying. Like.
But I do respect it if they say they are Indian.
I'm actually thinking of it more on your side of things.
Yeah.
Because if they're Indians, what does that make you? And then you don't have an identity.
Exactly.
And that really hurts your culture.
Yeah.
So that I think about it more on your side than I do that side. But
when I started working here, it became kind of like a little blur for when I tell people I'm Indian, they were just like, oh, okay, like what reservation or what?
What tribe?
Just like, I'm not
Seriously?
Indian. And I was like, no, I'm not Indian.
He looks like Kumar. How can he be Indian?
Yeah, how can I be Indian?
That was racist.
It's all good.
I'm trying here. I'm trying.
A blurb on this thing?
Get a bloopy thing?
Yeah.
5-second break.
Nah, this is uncensored, free from.
It's like pulling Tina Turner's fucking titty out, Was that
free thought? Yeah.
Sorry.
Janet Jackson.
Was it Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I was talking to a girl today, and I said something to her.
To a girl today?
I know, it was fucking cool.
Oh, shit.
It was fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm so stupid. She goes, why do guys do that? And I was like, because you guys make us feel that way all the time, dude. That was my answer. I don't. It's obviously you, not me. So yeah.
Hey, tell me that story.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that story.
We weren't, but let's now.
I'm gonna change it a little bit. Is that okay?
Do whatever the fuck you want. It's your story.
I thought it would be cool just to talk about what it's like if people were interested in doing what we're doing for a living, like traveling and going to some of the national parks, and, getting a job at like a hotel or something in the park services.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea? Like, do you regret doing this, or are you having the time of your life, or where are you at on that?
I'm having the time of my life. Like, literally, man, because, I mean, maybe I'm still in the honeymoon phase of having this job and moving here and stuff.
Right.
But I'm 4 months in here, and I feel my routine kicking in, and I feel good. Like, I have housing, and I'm living... I mean, I had 2 roommates before you guys. Mm-hmm. They were a little bit older, a little bit douchey, but they're okay. I dealt with it. But you guys literally, I don't know, it just felt like family. Like, I barely had roommates like this. Like, I've maybe had, like, housemates. Like, I've rented rooms before.
Will you grab the tissues?
Yeah, I've rented rooms before.
Just joking, bro. He was gonna get some
the clinic. This
is getting sad already.
But
I got the kind with lotion.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a fucking podcast.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm not judging
Fabkins. I don't want your Fabkins, bro. But no, like, and the job. I mean, I'm learning from the ground up. So if I want to do IT for like 10,000 people, I got to learn from 0 to 100. Mm-hmm. And, I get to implement new systems. I get to upgrade maintaining systems. And I'm learning, like, server work, camera work. All this stuff is just, like, and I have a great boss who has, like, just 30 years of IT knowledge. And it's just, also the company is just, they're wealthy. Mm-hmm. And they want to support you in your education.
Right.
So, like, like, they want to pay for all that stuff. So Absolutely, and I'm already working on projects that I've never even thought about working.
Yeah.
Like, and these are the projects that I've waited for, like, ever. And, like, that, and then I get to come home, and then I have a house, and then I get to go outside down the block to play fucking softball.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like, a really good time. You have weekends off now, and we're starting to hike way more, and we're going to check around all the mountains around here, and, like, ridges and stuff like that. Just wild.
When are you guys going to Face Mountain?
We got to go to Face Mountain. So, there's a mountain here, and it looks like a face coming out of the ground. I have to point it out every day.
Every day.
Every day I point it out. I have
Sometimes
to
annoying, but
we'll just. I don't give a fuck. Just every day there's it's a fucking face coming out of the ground.
Right. Right.
Like that's what it looks like.
It looks like a face, and everybody knows it, and it's very.
Everybody
obvious.
knows it now because as soon as I get in the shuttle, I yell it.
Yeah.
I fucking yell that shit.
It's
Face Mountain.
Nice. It's cool. It's not that.
We drove past it.
Oh yeah.
We drove to Vegas and we drove past it. That shit was wild.
Yeah, absolutely. On my side of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't ask.
No, absolutely. No, you're good. You're good. I'll ask myself the questions.
Yeah, good.
On my side, man, the country's beautiful. So I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's kind of plain, you know.
Yeah,
it's good people. It's country. There's things I love about Oklahoma, but man, it's beautiful here.
Yeah.
I wanted to travel. I wanted to come to the very first one.
What are you talking about?
The hidden episode.
Ooh. Yeah.
Things we've gotten to see around this area are amazing. We're not ever going to really try and disclose where we were, but anywhere you work in a national park,
it's just gorgeous.
Is obviously gorgeous. It's a national park for a reason. But there's tons of jobs to do, tons of things to do. Whatever you want to do, you can do in a national park close by. It's been a blessing to me. It's been life-changing. And, man, I suggest it for anybody that, if you're just thinking about it.
Yeah. I think you should. I think everybody should. If you're not working in a national park, go to it. But if you're not going to it, work at it. Yeah. like you gotta go somehow, some way. It's just over 120 national parks here. They're the national treasure.
Do you feel less stressed than when you were back where you were?
Absolutely. I think that's a combination of when you go out in nature, you feel euphoric. Like you feel good.
It's a natural high.
It's a natural high. Yeah. And also when we work, the people that come to our location and stuff,
everybody's happy.
It's slow paced.
And
even
people
the most
are on vacation all around us.
All the time.
So it's
all the time. They're just chill. They get a little, annoyed. They don't get their way because it's their vacation.
And we work in a hotel, so we're still. But there's bad days. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's just like anywhere else, but at the same time, it's just you go outside and you see mountains
and you're recentered.
Yeah.
It's your chi is always on point. Our drive to work. Just alone.
I like the drive from work to home way better.
The sunset on the Face Mountain. We know.
Yeah, not just the Face Mountain, but you get to see the entire range.
Our sunsets and sunrises.
What about the peaks when you're driving back on the
Humphreys?
Yeah,
man.
Just wild.
Oh man.
Snow-capped mountains.
It's a beautiful.
If you're scared, I was scared.
All you gotta do is just go to Google, national parks near me. If you can't go far, go to the ones nearest to you.
Yeah.
Just find out. Just go.
Adventure.
But the federal land, though. So, and their government's closed to do whatever. No, actually, don't do whatever the fuck you want.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
We do not promote doing
in a
that.
national park. No, I'm kidding.
What else?
But, so, speaking of national parks, you went to this spot called Kaibab Lake in is it Kaibab National Forest or it has to be. It's in the Kaibab. If it's in the fucking Coconino. Anyway,
that would be weird.
So
double entendre.
I heard you met somebody there.
Yeah.
Tell me about that shit, man. That shit's wild.
Yeah, so when I was first back here.
Yeah.
Went down to Kaibab Lake.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there playing my guitar. Just getting out on the lake and. Anyways, so I was sitting there playing my guitar, having a couple beers, kind of to myself, and this guy walked up to me.
Yeah.
And older guy, maybe in his 50s, 60s, and was like, "Hey, do you mind if I come and chill with you and hang out and listen to you play a little bit?" And I was, okay, yeah, whatever. I mean,
Sure, man.
free country, you know what I'm saying? No, he was really nice, really cool. And I started playing a little bit, and he said, play something. And I was shy. I'm not very good at all. Ding, ding, ding. And so he goes, give me that thing. He grabbed my guitar for me. And this guy started playing. And he could play. He was blues all the way.
Yeah.
Started singing with it. This cold, cold, cold breeze. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about running from the police in his songs and stuff.
Shit.
And oh, dude, it was just so good.
Was there a crowd?
Yeah, dude, people were gathering up around us.
That was
he
energetic.
was
That's energetic.
He
dude.
was screaming these songs, dude. Oh, dude, he was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I recorded some of it. We'll play it for you sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably don't have it. Yeah, we probably don't have it up.
Are you gonna do it actually? No, I'm fucking with you.
No, I'm not gonna play it on the guitar.
Yeah.
Go, but it's funny what he was doing.
Yeah.
Was not that hard. I mean, he wasn't playing hard chords or anything.
Yeah.
He
just had melody.
He had confidence.
Yeah.
To just really let it out. And a decent voice, but I mean, really, most of it comes down to confidence. To be able to just sing out, and because when you're really singing, you sing better.
I was just about to ask, can you ever see yourself just going up to a stranger who has a guitar and doing
Absolutely not. So another thing is weird, man.
Yeah,
I love this place.
He's just carefree.
It's
he's just like, yo, let's just jam. Like, give me that fucking guitar.
And now that I'm here and my soul's at peace here.
Yeah.
Like just being out in the park all the time and being around the people. Yeah, I can. I can really. I play guitar almost every day, don't I? Like in the mornings a lot.
He teaches. He taught me a couple of things.
Yeah.
He taught me G, A, E. That's it.
I didn't do that back home. I didn't play guitar every single day.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up the guitar and just rip it all the time. I had once a week or twice a week, whatever. So my playing has improved significantly being here.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think when we took it to the when we took it to the softball.
I think you just took a shit in your
You
pants
got
and
some
wiped it
softball
on
field on
Yep.
that can.
Took a shit.
So yeah, just everything. I mean, when your mind's clear and freer and less stressful,
I mean,
things come more naturally.
We have a back window over here, and every morning and every sunset, you can see mountains, and it just is fucking gorgeous. I can open my window and look at mountains.
Especially with the snow caps on them?
Yes,
Oh,
snow-capped
man.
mountains, and these mountains are over 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
12,763 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's really close.
But just wild.
Yeah.
Face Mountain's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Even at night, bro, the stars.
Yeah,
we
oh
see
my
Jupiter
God.
and
We see
Venus
the
all the
planets.
time.
Milky Way?
We see the Milky Way.
I was going to work one day early and I saw a satellite. I thought it was a satellite. I was like, nah, it's a plane. And then I put my phone app called Skyview.
Right.
Put that shit up there and said satellite. Excuse me, I don't remember what satellite was. But yeah.
Did you just burp on the air?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
I'm a pig.
You guys told me I can do that.
Yeah,
I mean, you
we talk about Indians like this. Oh, hey, we can't burp. I'm allowed to burp.
What do actual Indians do? Oh no! I just come to I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't know
I
that.
think they speak their language.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Just like you speak yours.
I don't know what my language
I
is.
just had to put you in your place. Yeah.
It's hard being mixed, bro.
I bet. Is it?
The white people or the black people don't like
Is it hard being mixed in Tulsa, or is it hard being mixed in a? Have you lived in a metropolitan city? Because you see a lot of mixed people there.
Colorado, right?
Yeah, I was in Denver, but I was young.
How was that as a mixed child?
I don't remember being mixed. There's I grew up in the hood, so I think I played with black people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. We got our window shut
I played with black people.
So
I should be half black.
Right.
No,
I remember growing up in the hood.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Oklahoma.
So I'm from a metropolitan area.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you still have racism and all that shit there, but you are pretty much doesn't matter who you are, man. Elementary school is hard.
There wasn't gay people in my school,
Yeah.
and I don't see gay people just walking down the street all the time.
Yeah.
Like I imagine that you guys do in New York.
Absolutely.
In California.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You guys are east, west, center. Is that weird?
Yeah.
We kind of get all aspects
The
of
sandwich,
life.
bro.
Yeah, we didn't see that. Like, there was gay people, don't get me wrong. We had gay clubs and stuff that people went to, but it wasn't out in the open like that.
I have a few gay friends too. Like, I mean, females and males. Like, so it's just diversity is just significant. Obviously, like, you know, we're next to a coast.
Is there too much diversity?
Why would define too much diversity?
Man, okay. So I'm not even gonna take it as to they're taking it too far in all the sexes that they are and who they like to fuck.
No, I'm just let's talk about race.
How can we? Man, I'm lost in my mind. I want to be politically correct on here. I'm not used to talking online, but I don't want to say something and be an asshole.
No, just say it.
No.
Okay.
You don't want to hear what's in my mind, bro. There's a lot of dumb shit going on over here.
Tell me if I'm right. I'm trying to get it right, but this is my view. I think if there's more diversity, I think there's more acknowledgement of heritage. And with that, it comes open-mindedness. And with different things you see, like, with diversity comes oneness, I think. Because everybody, you know, like, you look at me and you, right? Let's say me and you. Like, for example, like...
Just on my mind, I would have never thought I'd be sitting here with an Indian feller.
Yeah.
Just hanging out doing a podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, we're all the
That's
same,
what we say
man.
in Oklahoma.
Yeah, feller. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I mean, we're not all the same because of our heritage, but we're all the same because we're human.
Right.
Like, we have human emotions. Right. We have human thought.
There's things in people's culture that may not blend well with other cultures.
And that's where the open-mindedness comes, where you either accept, like, that you're not going to be a part of that, but you respect it, or you love it.
But
and
what
you
if it
embrace
interferes with your life and you disagree with, like, the idea of their culture?
Well, you got the way I would think about it. I'll talk about myself. So, if this is off racism, I'll talk about homosexuality just to, like, make it more understanding.
Right.
Let's say you were gay and you were fucking a dude. Why? You're not. But
let's change that one. Let's say Tomatoes was fucking a dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay,
doesn't matter. Anybody doing it.
No.
Let's say
leave me out of it.
Joe and Joe Selena
I'm
is,
good. I'm
or Joe and Joe are fucking.
Right. I was just trying to be funny.
It doesn't hurt me.
Right.
I can understand religious aspects of that, but that's also going through a rabbit hole of where I personally I don't think, I respect religion, but in certain aspects, like religion shunning homosexuality, I think that's not wrong, but I don't agree with it. So I think there's a lot of closed-mindedness that comes from, like, few things. It's just not about race, too. I think it comes in with all things.
Okay.
You know, like culture, not just heritage, but also religion. You know, also your upbringing and your environment. Like, Tulsa is different than New York. You know, like, it doesn't matter if you're religious, but if a certain group of people, you grew up with no gay people, or a very, very, very few amount,
right?
And everybody doesn't like that around that area, you're going to grow up in that way. I mean, you might still have, I'm not saying, maybe. I'm not blanketing everybody.
But it does cause
but
ignorance.
Environment,
you know,
does change society.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's just, you just don't know better.
Yeah.
But I have a special mind. And I think everything's okay. I like everything, and I stereotype people, and I mean, probably
I think that's very natural. I think everybody does.
But stereotypes mean they're a stereotype for a reason, right?
Yeah, I guess you could base it on statistic of the amount of people that do it.
I like Kool-Aid half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I gotta say is, oh yeah,
Kool-Aid.
But yeah, I mean, I love chicken tikka masala and naan.
Yeah, that's what you grew up with. That's different than liking fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say you're probably bound to own a gas station at some point. That's stereotyping. You know?
Yeah, that's stereotyping. Or you smell like Cardi. Yeah.
I can't say that anymore.
Yeah, you smell like curry.
You smell like curry. Okay, yeah, exactly. You make me wash my chicken with.
Hey, does your wife have a dot on her head? Hey, yeah.
We get it. We get it.
We all love each other.
But that
like,
is a positive.
if I would ask you, like, do you live in a trailer when you lived in Oklahoma?
Is that a white joke?
Yeah, it's.
I never get the white side of jokes. I don't know how to answer that.
I don't know how to answer.
I don't get the white jokes ever. No, I didn't live in a trailer though. If you were really asking, if you cared.
I know you weren't. But funny thing is, we live in a manufactured home, which is a trailer.
Yeah, this is a trailer.
Yeah, but it's a fucking nice.
But
Bro, this is a
like
nice place.
It does not. It's fucking hardwood. Like we got an island in our kitchen.
Next podcast, we'll walk you around a little bit. We're getting deep into this one, but
maybe.
It's a mess in here. You don't want to see this.
We're pretty good. I think we've gotten our routine of.
Those are your underwear right there, bro. Where? I'm
okay. My socks are over there.
Where?
Behind the couch.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this mic more?
No. We talked all about it already.
It's gold! Hey, Tomatoes is holding up a sign that says we're 45 minutes in.
Wow, way to go, literal Kyle. Thanks, Captain Obvious. But
we were both looking over there. I was like, if they want to know what we're looking at, you know.
Well, I hope you guys had fun. But I wanted to talk about our future plans.
Absolutely.
And our quality or lack thereof of quality.
It's shit.
Yeah. So I mean, we're starting off. You know, like I mean, we just invested our first. Like we just bought this first project.
This is for you guys.
First purchase. So we got this. We definitely want to upgrade our camera.
Yep.
Currently, we're using our MacBook Pro 2015 camera. So that's why it's shitty.
Webcam.
Just the webcam.
I can't even see that.
But
camera,
hey, we want to fucking do a podcast. We got to do what we got. So I mean, we're not established here, but the advice that I can give anybody who wants to start a podcast, start with what you got. You don't need everything.
I didn't even know we were on camera the first time. I didn't even know we were doing a podcast. No, that's a
lie. So I mean, this mic is amazing. Absolutely, we're gonna watch the video after this.
Yeah, you don't even know if it's amazing. You didn't even hear it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I recorded ourselves before, but yeah, hopefully it's great on live.
Pop.
But I think that with your feedback, let us know how this mic is. If this mic is great and does the job, you don't have to upgrade to an expensive more mic. But down the line, I expect to obviously keep upgrading. But if it's good enough, it's good enough for now.
And I told you I would tell you how much this mic was at the end of the show, and $18.
Yeah,
$18.
Came with a
that's
pop
after
filter,
tax, a
kickstand, a fucking a little power thingy. It's a USB thing. So I don't know why I call it a thing, but it has a splitter, etc. But it has whole package.
Everything you need to really look cool, for sure. Yeah, it's gold.
It's fucking gold.
It's gold. It looks legit.
Golden.
$18. So definitely and
Amazon 2 days.
What kind of? Do we have an idea of what kind of camera we're thinking about here? Or?
Still deciding.
That's for ideas.
Yeah.
Hey,
you guys can tell us affordable cameras for now.
What do we want to spend?
My budget. If you guys want to pitch it.
No, you're buying it. No,
okay.
I bought the mic. That was
$17. Yeah.
$1 less.
But
what?
I low key want to be a brat and just buy if this camera quality is okay, because I'd rather have better sound quality than camera quality for now. But if I'm spending like $200 to $300 on a camera, I would rather spend $600 and get a legit camera that can stay for years. You know what I mean? So,
what do you think, Tomatoes? Too much? I'm thinking too much. $200.
$200 is tough.
We need to just upgrade.
The tough part is the live camera issue. So I have to look at DSLRs, and there's a couple of Logitech webcams that I saw, but I just don't know.
You gotta go to the pawn shop, bro.
I think you take suggestions.
I usually do. I'll definitely take suggestions.
Please, feedback.
But I usually do a lot of research before I buy a product. But I'm quick with it, so I'll get to it. We're not buying it for the next, I would say, maybe a month at max, or minimum. I'd say minimum. Minimum a month. So I have a lot of research time. So, I mean, we're going to keep doing these podcasts. So please, tell us.
What else do we need to buy? Do we need anything else other than
as the equipment, besides a camera and a mic, I do want to maybe get a mixer for certain things.
You got a mixer.
So
I spoil every fucking thing, bro. I do not mean to do that.
You just Christ us. You just Christ us, bro.
Too much.
Anyway, but
I get embarrassed.
So, by the way, what Chrising means is when you spoil
everything.
When you ask, "Hey, what's that movie about, man? Is it good enough to watch?" He'll spoil the ending first. No, you won't. He'll spoil the movie. Sometimes. I'm not trying to pick on him.
His descriptions are too in depth. He doesn't try to.
So we made Chrising a verb. We made his name a verb, so it's called Chrising.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you spoil, you're a Chris. You're Chrising.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Don't Chrising it.
But anyway, besides equipment, we can take some ideas for things to do in the podcast.
The color of this wall sucks.
Yeah. So
sorry about that.
So, I mean, we might move our setup, or we might get a screen, or we might get a green screen. But just ideas, just brainstorming.
I was doing this the whole time.
Yeah. We could put up the Grand Canyon, and we look like we could stand in the Grand Canyon. Reporting live from the Grand Canyon.
That's why I'm always in this position. I'm ready to start broadcasting like live.
Yeah. Are you? Only when you're drunk? No, I'm kidding.
The panda
Kyle
was having a baby.
Touch it and say, "Is this thing on?"
Pop, check.
So, anyway.
That's what Danny was
I have
doing
kids
on the
around
radio
me.
all day today. Radio check. All fucking day. Well, how many times you gotta check your goddamn radio?
Yeah,
the IT guy broke his radio.
I was at work and my radio wasn't fucking working. And I was just like, test, hello. Radio check, hello. All fucking day.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Anyways, I think we're cool. You ready?
I
need a cigarette.
I'm
sorry. Can we end this thing?
Yeah, can we?
Why am I doing this to talk in the mic?
Raise music. Yeah.
I can sit back and enjoy this. This is a good mic, man.
I hope it is. I mean, we're going to watch this video and see how it is.
I'm just basing that on the gold.
Yeah.
Kids talk about the gold.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's fucking,
Wow,
like, fucking,
I
told
told
him,
that.
yeah.
You didn't tell him to do that.
Told him.
You told him to do that?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was just like,
I'm right. That's all that was.
You're right.
Yeah,
too much.
Right. Always right.
Yeah.
At least will you please just tell me that once a day that I'm right, just for my
satisfaction. Well, can you tell me I'm right twice a day?
What?
Yeah.
It's not a thing for you.
Oh, in my head it is.
Like if you
That's
like
what
to
I do.
be
Why
rubbed,
do you think I come across this way?
Well, if you like to be rubbed on the back,
I feel like
I rubbed you on the stomach.
I feel like this is Anchorman right now. We're talking about bullshit. Like they can hear us.
Hey,
They can hear us.
I'm gonna fucking kick you right in the fucking nuts later, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna peel your hair off your scalp, bro. Like
kick you in the nuts right now.
Yo, hit stop recording when you get a chance.
Hit stop recording, please, because I'm about to play the guitar.
Just click.
Just click the button.
Just click it.